Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We from Group A will listen about the poetic elements of English Romanticism, nature feeling, and the moral concerns. I will first introduce the member, namely myself, Putri Salma Nabilah, with number 11950300178. And the second one is Safira Husnul Khotimah with number 11950302006. And the third is Syahnas Nuraina Azahra with number 11950302007. Here we will discuss about 1. The romantic concept of nature. 2. The connection between nature and feeling. 3. The principal object of poetical arrangement. 4. The concept of poetry and the spontaneous overflow of powerful feeling. 5. The concept of prophetic intelligence in Wordsworth's definition of poet. 6. The moral concern of poet and poetry. Next will be explained by my friend, namely Sahnas. Time and flies, we invite.
My name is Sahnas Nuraina Azahra. I would like to tell about the romanticism concept of nature. In Introduction to Criticism book, page 146, told that in Wordsworth's view, simple, concrete language expresses a close relationship to the permanent forms of nature, which he associates with rural life and rural speech. The hackneyed verbal conventions of 18th century poetry he associates with urban artificiality. It is explained that nature is something pure and undamaged. That's why it almost has the nature of spirituality. Nature is made a symbol of life without the existence of society. Yeah, a really good life. Next, the connection between feeling and nature. This emphasis is present also in Wordsworth's description of the poems in a poem. The feeling therein developed gives importance to the action and situation, and not the action and the situation to the feeling. This view contrasts with Aristotle's raising up a plot over characterization. He seems to have made secondary the Aristotelian concept of the poem as an imitation of an action. The poem is the expression of feeling by means of action. This attitude, apparent in terminal form during 18th century in the work of Young, and in the Search of Interest, Longinus distinguishes between feeling, which allegedly unifies, and the analytic powers, which allegedly dissect and break up experience. Feeling becomes the realm of imagination, which becomes the power to grasp nature in its totality and to order one's experience. In page 109, said that humble and rustic life was generally chosen because in that condition the essential passions of the heart find a better soil in which they can attain their maturity, are less under restraint, and speak a plainer and more emphatic language. Because in that condition of life our elementary feelings coexist in a state of greater simplicity, and consequently may be more accurately contemplated and more forcibly communicated, because the manners of rural life germinate from those elementary feelings and from the necessary character of rural occupations are more easily comprehended and are more durable. And lastly, because in that condition the passions of man are incorporated with the beautiful and permanent forms of nature. The author who applies the concept of romanticism fulfills that they are blended with nature. There is a unified connection between nature and feeling. For example, when an author based on romanticism writes about nature as a feeling, such as tears, flowing stones, the wind in the rainy season blows. Romanticism was created to purify nature's feelings, bring a new glimmer of hope to nature, make nature civilized.
Next will be explained by myself. The main object then proposed in this poem is to select event and situation from common life and to relate or describe them as far as possible in the choice of language actually spoken by men, and at the same time to give them a certain imagination in which ordinary things must be presented to the mind in the mundane and cultural aspect, and above all to make the event and situation interesting by exploring not in them really true. In conspicuous, the main one is our natural law. Above all, as far as the way we associate ideas in a state of joy is concerned. So, the explanation of the poem is that you have to do very good definition and imagination for the poem to develop because it is in a beautiful condition and permanent form of nature. Because nature must be maintained properly and correctly. Number 4. Wordsworth later described the poem as the result of peace, power, and activity. It is a spontaneous outburst of strong feelings. It comes from emotion rattled in rationality. Both parts of this statement are important. The second clarifies the first words. So it makes clear that the poem is not just a rise of fun of the time of experiencing whatever that is. It is said that as of this poem has a purpose, it should be mentioned a natural circumstance which distinguishes this poem from the popular form of the time. That the feeling that developed in the poem gave importance to action and situation and not action and situation to feeling. Next will be explained by Safira. Time and plus we invite.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Safira Fatima. In this video, I wanna describe about the concept of prophetic intelligence in Wordsworth's definition on truth. prophetic intelligence in the potential to interact, adapt, understand, and benefit from the life of heaven and earth, spirit and body, act and mind, and the world and the hereafter. That the language of such poetry as is here recommended is, as far as is possible, a selection of the language really spoken by men, that this selection, wherever it is made with true taste and feeling, will of itself from a distinction far greater than would at first be imagined, and will entirely spirit and the composition from the vulgarity and meanness of ordinary life. In the concept of prophetic intelligence, it means that everything created in it contains meaning. When humans were created on earth with such complex problems, or when the earth was created in which there were many plants and animals, all create for interaction, to understand each other and understand the meaning of what has happened. The moral concept of poet and poetry. Poet or poetry is a style of writing that uses a formal organization and that is often divided up into lines or stanza, or it refers to something beautiful. In a book, Introduction to Criticism, poet, he is a man speaking to man, a man, it is true, endowed with more lively sensibility, more enthusiasm and tenderness, who has a greater knowledge of human nature, and a more comprehensive soul than are supposed to be common among mankind. William Wordsworth's major concern for the human condition is expressed in his poetry, which repeatedly excels both the natural world and the average person. For example, when you feel sad or when you feel happy, you can express about your feeling and playing words with figurative language in poetry.